It's Speak It Thursday, and it's your girl Shuli. I am back for another conversation. You know how we do it. Welcome. Take your virtual seats. We are getting ready to speak it. Tonight's show is special. If y'all don't know this by now, I'm from Louisiana, Wynn Parish, Winfield, Louisiana, a little community called Calvin. So this is it's just a special episode. We know that health is wealth, right? And we are out here trying to build our empires. People talk about it's we have to get the bag. You're out here chasing, you're taking care of your family, you are working, you're building your career, you're living your best life. But we know that you cannot live your best life if you are not in good health. You can, but for a short period of time, it'll catch up with you. Health in the Black community is definitely a very important topic. We have Black girls working out, we have guys working out, we're biking, we're hiking, we're doing everything. Health is very important. Some people have decided to get BBLs, and that's what you do. But do you know that you can also work out? That's what I'm trying to do. I feel like that BBL is my last resort. I don't want to have to do it. So I'm going to have to stay in the gym. So tonight we have three gentlemen from Winfield, Louisiana. 318, stand up. Make sure you share this link, get everybody over here to this live conversation. These three gentlemen that I'm about to bring on are a part of the E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness. Dooley Loucious, Winfield, Louisiana, started E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness. He has his homeboys here. We have a kettlebell specialist, DA. I'm going to call him out, cousin. Hey, cousin. Hey, y'all. Zan Johnson. All these men are from Winfield, Louisiana. So we have some eye candy and some fitness talk that's about to be popping right now. So let's get into it. Let's speak it. Hi, gentlemen.
Hey, what's happening?
318. Hey, 318. We ready?
What's up, cousin?
Look, I have to be professional all day long. So this is like an after dark conversation. I get to let the hair down and just have some good talk with good peeps. So welcome.
Man, we here for it, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. I've been wanting to have this conversation for a minute, and I feel like this is a perfect time. So I'm gonna let you all introduce yourselves tonight. So we're gonna start off with Mr. Dooley Loucious. Well, look, are we calling you Kendrick? You Kendrick or you Dooley?
Ain't shit change.
Okay, come on.
Ain't shit change. Dooley Loucious, born and raised Winfield, Louisiana. Founder of E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, and that's what it is.
Okay. All right. Who's up? Who we got? DA?
DA, Donald Alexander. And you know, I got to say this. I am from Calvin, but Winfield, I grew Calvin like a shoe size. I ain't have enough to offer me, so I went to Winfield. So, hey, Calvin raised me, Winfield made me, baby.
Exactly. Hey. Zan
Johnson, born and raised in Winfield, Louisiana.
Okay. All right. And so that's it. He said that's it. That's all y'all got. So let's talk about this fitness game. It's so important. Fitness in the Black community. You all have made this your career. I wouldn't even just say career, your purpose. So why fitness of all the things you could have done?
Man, it's been a part of our life. From sports to just, I think everybody rolled right into it, like, domino effect. It being a part of our life from athletics, then going right into it, training other people just made it easy. And then when we found out you can make a living doing it, that made it even easier.
Yes, for sure. So out of college, well, y'all play football together at Winfield? Is that
Sure
okay?
did.
Okay. And so then you played football, you moved on. Who was in Atlanta first?
I moved to Atlanta in 2009, but I can honestly say, since the first day I ever stepped foot in Atlanta, I knew that I needed them here. Like I said, I walked into this, and it wasn't even always going to be about fitness. It was just going to be about life. Like, I always want to surround yourself with good people. And these two guys have been a part of my life since I was third, fourth grade. So I've been knowing them my whole life. And when it comes to just handling business and doing things the right way, these are the first two people that pop up in my mind. So it just made perfect sense for them to be here right now.
Okay. So I was about to call you Junior. So you Junior to us. So Junior.
Yeah. Whatever was comfortable.
DA. Yeah, I know. Graham, fam. You were in LA. So LA, it's popping. You have the scene, you have the whole Hollywood vibes, and we know that Atlanta is pretty much Black Hollywood. What was that like? So he Dooley needed you. He made the call, like you you out here in these Atlanta streets. So what happened for you that made you know, yeah, I'm gonna answer this call?
I mean, I've been watching them since the garage, watching the growth. One time I was on tour with one of my clients. I came by the gym and actually, got a first-hand feel of what's going on. That's always been in my mind. And then one day he just hit me up out the blue on Instagram. I still got the message screenshot. It said, "Man, I need you." And so at that point, we talked on the phone. He wanted to fly me out, just kind of like a recruiting trip, like a kid going to college. And that probably was the best recruiting trip in business I ever had. It kind of showed me and exposed me of how I can actually have fun and still make a living in my industry. I mean, LA was cool. You could say, training celebrities, that was all good, but I wasn't really having fun or being around people I enjoyed being around. And so that's what, coming to Atlanta and coming to E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, helping them out allowed me to, be around people I enjoy being around every day and still doing what I'm passionate in doing.
That's interesting because for some people, the epitome is to be like a celebrity trainer of sorts. So
It
that's
ain't real. I mean, they giving you what they need to give you for you to, respond how you need to respond. But ain't none of it real. It's all a show. And I had to realize, like, my favorite people training is everyday people. Those are ones that's always gonna be there for me. That celebrity is gonna be in and out, but your everyday person gonna be there every day. So,
facts.
Atlanta also provided that for me. I love everyday people. They can see I have fun in here. I'm always dancing, always, rapping, singing. So, yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, I see y'all on the Instagram. All right, Zan. So tell us about your journey to Atlanta. When did you get there? And
On his
I don't know.
birthday.
I just got a phone call on my birthday.
We told him happy birthday. We say, "Come on, bro."
okay,
Man, look, yeah, I started even
Tell the
like,
story,
man,
yeah. We
man,
watching the game.
yeah.
I said,
Man,
"Call
what's
that
up?
nigga."
What's he at, man? Colin, man.
I said, "Call that nigga."
Tell him he flying out here in 2 weeks.
No, he flight like 2 days.
That was
later.
that simple. We said 2 weeks, 2 days, here we're here. And
okay.
I don't think we let
Came,
on a one-way ticket
It's
too.
about a one-way ticket.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Hey,
You just jumped on the plane.
Hey, knowing that he ain't gonna be able to get back without us. So
That's crazy.
hey, what like the wall saying there, find a way.
Find a way.
Find a way.
Yeah. And you see his way stuck. He got stuck out here, so we here.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying this. I'm definitely both proud and inspired. Of course, being from the 318, not just in the vicinity, but right, we all grew up in Wynn Parish. And before we really get into the fitness in the Black community, I just like to get people's backstories. So you mentioned, Dooley, you started out in the garage. So tell us about the growth and what it's been like building your your fitness business.
I think it's just been like it's been gradual. Like most people would look at it and feel like it's been kind of like rapid or overnight, but honestly, it's been a lot of long days. But the thing about it, when you're doing what you actually do love to do, it never feels like work. And then I get to share these days, this time with these people, and my other partners, Reggie, Shayon. Like I haven't went to work in 4 years. I quit my job. I had a job. I had a full-time job that I quit. I'll never forget this. June 20th of 2016. On my birthday, I quit. And I said, I'm never going back to work. And I hadn't had a full-time job since then. And I told myself, I was like, bro, I owe it to myself and the people around me to give this all I fucking got. And then I hadn't had a job in 5 years. Because this ain't a job right here.
Right. When you
This is
do
not
what
a
you
job.
love, when you do what you
This is
love.
not a job.
So I got to know, what were you doing?
I was working security at Tyler Perry Studios, which,
Okay.
no lie, I had a cakewalk of a job. I wasn't doing shit. I was working, and I was literally, and this what hit me. One day, I was doing my books, and I was working 40 hours a week at Tyler Perry Studios, and I was only working 27 hours a week in my business. And when I looked at the numbers, I was making 3 times the amount of money in my business than I was at Tyler Perry Studios. I knew then that I was doing something totally wrong. And I'm like, what am I doing? And ever since that day when I saw it, it just hit me. I said, I cannot keep doing this. And I said, I'm out. And I never went back. No lie, I didn't put in a 2 weeks notice. I didn't call nobody. I didn't tell nobody. I said, I'm never going back to work. I woke up that Sunday morning and I said, I will not be there. My schedule was Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. And I said, I'm never going back to work.
Wow.
This
I
is
guess
done.
when you know, you know.
When you know, you know.
That's just what it is. Wow. Okay. So you grow, you quit your job, you go in and you go in hard. So what have been the challenges like that you face, like obstacles and all of that during this growth process? Because people do think it's overnight success. There's no such thing as overnight success, but there's definitely a lot of work. So what is the making of Effect Fitness?
I would say the biggest challenges is like this, like surrounding yourself with the right people is building a team. And we had a good foundation. You had me and Reggie kind of started it or whatever. But then literally as early as 2017, we had Shayon move in. And Shayon is one of my good friends. And literally since the day he's got here, I've seen him every day since then. And then making a call to DA and be like, listen, man, we want to take this company to the next level because realizing me, Shayon, and Reggie ain't enough. And say, hey, DA, bro, I need you. And then, okay, reach out to DA and say, we got another great trainer. But then now we need Zan for the operations in the building. I used to walk around my building some days, and I used to like, damn, why I'm missing a ceiling tile here. Or the AC is out. So, like I said, building a team is the only challenge because when you got a great foundation, everything else just falls in place.
And it sounds like you had everything you need. Like you said, within your circle, you didn't have to do too much. You just had to reach out to the people you knew.
Absolutely.
And that
operations and a certified trainer.
Okay, tell me. Talk to me about your specialties in the gym because I see that you do spin. We know we do. Yeah. That's why I was like, y'all got a spin gym. Like I don't even think I knew that. So is it like the hip hop like spin or is it like the regular old boring?
Man, this is a real performing arts center. For real.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
So it's not a gym.
It's not a gym, it's a performing arts. It's a performing arts institution.
Tell us, wait a minute. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Hey man, I mean, it's very entertaining. I mean, even when I came here, I worked out, but you get a workout with a vibe, and that's totally different. I mean, you know, the music and the energy will lose you to where you don't realize what you actually doing, that you actually working out. That you know, further helps push you, you know, a little bit farther than you would go without it. And that's with everything. Everything got a vibe to it. Everything got a rhythm to it. And you know, the people love it. They coming back for more.
Okay. So tell us about these classes. So you got a vibe in every class. So run down the services. Or I should say, well, do you call them classes? What are we calling them?
We definitely call them classes. So right now, we currently offer 7 classes a day. But like you said, we're more than just a boot camp class. So while all 7 classes are going on, we have 20 trainers on staff.
Oh wow!
So we are able to service everyone. So not only from spin to yoga, we have a juice bar next door. We are literally able to service everyone and everything that's when you're talking about the city of Atlanta. And people don't realize where our gym is located. We're not in Buckhead. We're not in Perimeter Mall. We're in like the heart of Atlanta. We're in Metropolitan. So like if you like well, you know where we're from, like, and people don't realize this, the average annual income in Winfield, Louisiana is about $21,000 a year for a household. Mm-hmm. So this neighborhood and area where we're at, where our gym is located, is only $28,000 a year. So it's the same type of neighborhood, same type of vibe. So we're right at home in this neighborhood, but at the same time, we know that it's way more to offer than just that. We know that let's put a business in here, a successful business, but then let's help the people that's in this neighborhood now. So that's why, even yesterday, we had a back to school give back what we did. Of course, it's the same thing we did in Winfield, but we did it here in Atlanta. So this is something like we said, we're not here just to make money off this community, this neighborhood. We're realizing that if we're going to touch something, we're going to really make an impact on it.
So what is that through cause and what is your nonprofit cause and effect?
Cause of effect.
Cause of effect. So that's dope. So tell me, what about the impact in the community? So the people that come to the gym, are the majority of them from the community, or are they pretty much from all over Atlanta?
I would say all over. I would say we have people from here, but at the same time, like I said, we've grown in a way where, because we didn't start here, we started literally in Midtown or downtown Atlanta, and then we kind of been bouncing around since then. We've moved in the last 4 years. We've had 3 locations.
Okay.
So everywhere we've moved, we've literally outgrown that within a year's time. And with that being said, so you're gonna have some people that's gonna come with you. And literally, I can honestly say, people. I'm gonna show y'all something. Can you turn the camera real quick? This is like the first group of people that was members of E.F.F.E.C.T.
Oh,
This
wow.
is like the garage crew. This is people that started with me in the garage, and people don't realize. I would say 95% of the people that's on this plaque are still members of the gym today.
Day
Look
one,
at the date. You see the date on this?
October 17th, 2015.
Those same 95% of the people, these people that you see in this thing, are still here right now.
Wow.
And that's one thing that I personally pride myself on, is like building like just good relationships with people.
Yeah, that's in any business for sure.
In any business.
That's relationships are key. So it sounds like you have your day ones as clients, your day ones that work around you. So it sounds like you have something very solid going on. You're giving back to the community and all of that. So let's get into the heart of fitness in our community. Health is wealth. And when I say that, what does that mean? Does that resonate with y'all at all?
Yeah, man. Health is wealth, because without health, you can't get wealth. And a lot of, that's really becoming more important these days, as people becoming more conscious of the lifestyle that they're living, the things that they're going through, and starting to wake up and see everything circles back around to the gym. No matter whether there's something physical going on or whether it's something mental going on, all those things are relieved and helped out through coming through these doors. I've noticed it even more. I've trained in Phoenix, LA, a lot of different gyms. But I noticed, during the pandemic, when the gym was closed and certain people couldn't access, the type of style of training that they were used to, it was like a part of their soul was lost. And you could see it whenever the doors were opened back up and they were able to come back and enjoy it. So, fitness has a lot to do with health, just more than just looking good and feeling good. It's more, the mental part of it is so many. Looking good is just an ingredient to it. So, that's real big in the community, especially in our community.
Yeah. Yeah. It's more than looking good. I thank you, Lenitra Davis. She's tuned in. Winfield is in the house. She said, that's awesome. We have people that are, supporting. Mwada Opio says, hell of a job, Kings. And I agree. Hell of a job. Y'all have done an awesome job. She's trying to bring people into the conversation. Definitely share this link as we reset the room. When you come in, join the conversation, ask questions. Here's our other cousin. Well, your sister, Junior. Hey, Sean. Hello, so exactly. I think she's been getting her fitness in too. She's out there.
Yeah, she like to beat the pavement.
Yeah,
but not as much as her, man.
She's out there getting
5 miles at a time on me.
I know she's out there getting it, and I just appreciate it all. So health is wealth. Anything Zen. I think it's the speech pathologist in me. When I see somebody that's quiet, I'm like, I'm pulling you. It's like that teacher in class. What you got to say? So health is wealth. What does that mean?
Say too much.
High
blood pressure.
You say you got high blood pressure?
I come from a family with high blood pressure and diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's important.
That's enough right there. I take like 2 blood pressure pills a day.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to work out.
Got to.
And I mean, workout. So what about this? So let's talk about our eating too. So you said the family, and a lot of us have, like you said, high blood pressure, diabetes, and these things in our family. So from an educational perspective, let's talk about that. You said you have to work out. What do you have to say to people who have a family history?
I want that question, because I for so long in my life, like, you know what I mean, growing up in a town like we grew up in, like you kind of feel like, I'm gonna just say, you feel fucking cursed. Like you feel like that's what I'm gonna be too. And at the end of the day, like that never set well with me. Like knowing that, okay, that you come from a family with high blood pressure, you come from a family full of felons, or you come from a family full of just pretty much just bullshit. And that has never, I said, no, Like, no. And when people tell me that, okay, bad knees running in our family, I say, nope, I'll get that shit out of here. Or when people say high blood pressure running, I say, nope, get that shit out of here. Because I can honestly say, I wouldn't say that, oh my God, I'm just, oh my God, fitness is life. I never would have thought this would be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know this. I was very passionate about not being what I was or what my family was. That I'm more passionate about that than anything. So when people tell me about something in our family or where we come from, this is what happens, that's bullshit. Nope, don't want it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pass that shit to somebody else.
And I like to harp on that one. Like people talk about eating healthy, like that word is a lot deeper than that. Like everything healthy is different from different people. You know, you tell me eat healthy, okay, give me some baked chicken and broccoli. Well, that don't do nothing for me. You're not gonna know that I don't have protease enzymes or I don't have a gallbladder to break down certain fats. So that healthy meal that you think is healthy is not healthy for me. So a lot of times everybody has to find out what works for them.
Absolutely.
Every individual is different. You know, you got people eating for blood types, you got people that are pescatarians, you got vegans. You got to find out one that what works for you, one that's what's making you happy, are you seeing results, and what's making you happy.
Yeah, and to piggyback right off of that, that's why we never preach to you eat this, drink this, do this. We preach to you consistency. We preach to you working out every day. We try to teach like great habits, because what happens is once you start this lifestyle or whatever, when it becomes a lifestyle, you no longer even want the bullshit. Like you don't want to have 3 and 5, 6 drinks a day. You don't want to you don't ever stop at fast food restaurants. So, and more so than us telling you what not to do, we just try to teach you and like create great habits.
Great habits. Okay, so great habits. So the working out. So name some other habits, and then we're going to talk about this, like you said, about this food, because that was one of my questions too.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk about some other habits. So the working out.
Habit, and most people can realize this, and I won't even go the whole cliche route of talking about most millionaires or billionaires wake up early. I won't even give you that, but wake your ass up early. Like we all have 24 hours in a day. So with that being said, it's like, what are you getting done? Like, so more so than anything, get up and get started. Like, you can't get to where you're going unless you start going. So in terms of just let's live in life. Just not, and I wouldn't even tell you get up early to come to the gym. Just get up early and start your day. Whatever your day consists of. If it consists of going to work, taking care of the kids, family, etc., just get up and get started. Because what you don't want to do is literally, I got to be to work at 6:30 or 6 o'clock, but I wake up at 5:30. Like, you have no room for error. You have no room for error.
That's true.
So it is. I teach people like practice good habits. Just practice good habits.
And that's common sense. Get your ass up and get started.
You got to get started.
And the best nutritional habit I can give you for the day, just drink water. Focus on drinking water. We got so many people still eating healthy but still ain't drinking enough water.
Yeah.
Start there.
Numero uno. Okay. All right. So I'm going to throw some comments out there. So India Dion, hey sister. Hey y'all. So proud of you guys. Y'all are getting some love here. Yep. PA Booker, as you think, so shall you become. That is so true.
True.
Amen.
That's the word. Toya Walk, this is good. Lenitra Davis, I'm so proud of you guys. Just know that you are role models, too young and old. So how does that feel? Being a role model, being in that position with fitness to impact so many lives.
That's cool.
It's
gonna naturally happen.
Yeah.
Somebody told me the best thing I ever heard, 50% of the people gonna like you, 50% of the people not gonna like you, whether you be yourself or whether you don't. So you might as well be yourself.
And if people don't like you, if you be yourself.
Amen. So being myself, if it helps motivate one person, 2 people, 20 people, I can keep smiling.
I think the easiest thing that I do is just be me. Like, it sounds so easy to say don't care what people think, but I don't give a fuck what people think. Like to another degree of that. To like almost it's kind of like it's anal in a sense of like, because I have enough stuff to do on my own to be getting better at, to be worried about what somebody else is thinking about me. There's no way that you can know that I'm what I need to be getting better at when you don't even know what you need to be getting better at.
Oh my God.
I don't care what people think. So like growing up in the church where we're from. So my mom is married to a preacher, or pastor, or whatever. Shout out to my mom. I love you, mama. And people used to always ask me, Dooley, are you going to still cuss? Are you going to still do this? Are you still going to play this? And it never even crossed my mind what I was doing. I'm like, so you mean to tell me you don't want me to be me? Mm. And every day that I thought about it, I was like, me and my mama have never even had that conversation. My mama, I talk to her every day. She ain't never asked me, was I going to stop cussing or going to stop doing it? Because one thing my mama's always taught me is just to be yourself.
I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, and that's ministry. That's one of the things that I've learned too. When you are yourself, that is ministry. You're showing up. You are who God created you to be, and just by you being yourself every single day, you are showing Him. That's how He gets the glory, just from you being the best version of yourself.
So,
amen.
I'm with that. P.A. Booker said it's a committed lifestyle change. I made the change in April, and I have been trying to stick with it for so many reasons. So many reasons. Oh, in India, she's throwing it out here. Listen, who trying to fly and train me for my upcoming wedding?
So let her download the app.
The Cash App.
Zan said download the app. What is this app?
I'm talking about the app.
You don't even have the app.
E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness on demand.
I want you to tell me.
Okay, I like it.
Effect
on demand. So you gotta realize, so during the pandemic, which is one of the biggest blessings, we cannot look at the pandemic as a curse to us. The pandemic was amazing to not only myself, but as a whole, as our company, because we grew in a way that most people just didn't. So literally, the pandemic birthed our app. The pandemic is the reason why literally what we have, we're a streaming platform where literally you can go on our website, download our app, and do our workouts every single day. Every single day. You don't have to go do Peloton. You don't have to go find something on YouTube. You have to work on these old YouTube, these Instagram fake trainers or whatever they call it. Literally go download E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness on demand. You're in-house with us every single day, 7 classes a day. Not only do we have boot camps, but then we also have personal training on the app. Well, literally, like how we watching and having this conversation right now, we're doing the same exact workout. And had it not been for COVID, pandemic, etc., it might have never happened. Because we were so busy just teaching boot camp and so busy just going to work every day. So busy saying, let's make sure the building's on. People don't realize we have 5,000 in-house members. 5,000 in our house. So in terms of on-demand, online presence, that wasn't something that we thought about. But when the pandemic happened and we couldn't have these people inside the gym, we got to touch these people. We got to be able to still provide the service that we've been doing for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah.
And with that happening, it was like, let's give it some life. Let's give it some energy. Let's nourish it. Let's water it.
Yeah.
And literally, our online presence is quadruple.
That's crazy. So 5,000 in-house. What's the square footage of your building?
We got 30,000 square feet.
Oh, that's crazy. So you got room.
No.
Never have enough room.
We out of room. We already out of room. But guess what? We're working on something. Stay tuned.
Okay, y'all let me know.
In a month's time, we're about to do another interview.
Hey, come on.
I'm telling you.
Come on back.
Serious.
Okay.
Now I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna give you no more details. But in a month's
I'm excited.
time,
I like when people, drop something for the people. Let me go ahead and say this. Allie Ally says you should open a center in the UK.
Yeah. Talk to us, Ally.
Okay, international.
we need to go.
So
she gotta find some bricks for us.
Find some what?
Bricks. Find some bricks. We come.
There you go. Find those bricks. And they got it. So let me go back to this health thing. The food. I wanted to come back to that conversation because y'all said something. It doesn't matter what you eat. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like people say to do this juice fast. Right now, there's a coffee. You can do coffee and lemon juice and all of these different things. Can you talk to the people about all these things that are going on? Because let me tell you something. When you get to be a woman of a certain age, like 40 plus, it can be a little tough to lose weight sometimes. So what do you have to say about that? Because y'all said
like how long can
lifestyle.
How long can you keep that up? Is that a lifestyle that you plan to live? People don't realize, like I said, the best thing about this place is we are like the blueprint in a sense. And I don't mean that to no shade or disrespect to other gyms or etc. But we have people of all ages. From the youngest person might be 20, but the oldest lady might be 75. And one thing that is consistent is consistency. The only thing that works is work. And I don't think people understand that. People are looking for this these get rich things or this lose weight fast stuff. That ain't real. Like that's not a real thing. That's not something that you can keep doing for a long period of time. And when people finally realize to turn it into a lifestyle instead of I want to get in shape for my birthday, I want to get in shape India for my wedding. Like let's get in shape for our life, for the rest of our life. And then we don't realize that's gonna be the key to the rest of our life.
A lot of people out here looking for what to do, but focus on what not to do. Because what you're not focusing on is what's keeping you in the same position you're in.
Whoop. Say that again for the people in the back.
Focus on what not to do. Make you a not to do list.
Yeah.
Such as, what's a good not to do?
What do everybody else do?
So no BBLs.
Man.
That's the breast. It's like, what is it? The total body.
I don't even know that.
It's the 360. It's,
You lost me with that one. I was thinking about
I call it a BBL. I don't really. So basically, when you get a total body makeover, I guess that's what it's called. So you get your stomach done, you get the fat pulled from your stomach, and you can get it.
It's everything got to be habit forming.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, if you don't have a habit to go back to, then what are you going to keep up?
Yeah.
Same thing with the get, the get
For your birthday.
the quick fix or whatever the thing is. You got to make it a lifestyle. Got to make it a habit. Because if not,
you be right back fat.
You're going to be right back fat or right back where you was, right back spinning the same damn wheel. I'm telling you, as clients, any client of mine, when they come tell me, I got my birthday in 3 weeks, I was like, shit, what you going to do? I don't want to hear that. Like, okay, good. We finna keep going the same way we was going.
Okay.
You should have had the same mindset you got trying to get ready for your birthday. The same mindset you need to have getting ready for life every day.
So basically, what? It's a lifestyle, not
it's a lifestyle, not a light switch. You can't turn this shit on and off.
Got it.
Keep it on.
So the people helping. So a Brazilian butt lift. See, I didn't even know.
Brazilian butt lift.
BBL, Brazilian butt lift.
I think they had something in the news. A bunch of them getting lifted in wheelchairs in Atlanta airport by like.
I mean, it's a risk. Yeah, it's a risk to it.
Yeah, it's a damn risk to come work out too. Hey,
yeah,
come on.
I'm dropping these comments. So we must eat to live and not live to eat.
There you
That's
go.
Sean.
She's a greenie. That's my sister. She got a green thumb. She going. And then guess what? She finally found something that works for her.
Absolutely. Finally work for you.
I know she's been doing things for a long time, and I know where she's at in life. When I talk to her, it sounds the happiest she's ever been. And that's the thing. Like, everybody's different, and everybody is different. So you have to find what works for you, what works for your body. And just like me, if I don't take digestive enzymes whenever I eat protein, then my body's not even going to be able to absorb it to be even benefit from what it's supposed to give me.
Yeah.
But I know my body, and so now I know what I have to do in order for me to get the protein in my body that I need. And like I say, everybody's different. You got to know yourself. You got to know what works for you and know your body. It's a trial. There's no perfect diet. Everything trial and error.
Yes, indeed.
Everything trial and error when it comes to eating healthy.
I have to have those probiotics and digestive enzymes. I can't. Okay, so we have some more questions. So what can you do to jumpstart the weight loss journey? You talked about consistency and things like that, but what about the person that's really having a hard time just getting started, period?
Get out their feelings.
Yeah.
Get out their hard work.
Because if they having trouble getting started with their fitness journey, then they probably having trouble getting started with a lot of other things in life. So,
mindset.
Might need to go read this book called No More Mr. Nice Guy, or this other book called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck. That's the great one.
Yeah,
the orange book is The Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, if they having a real hard time to get started, then that's something.
Tell them to call me. If they having a hard time getting started, tell them to call me.
Or download the app.
Just call me. What I don't want to hear is what you can't do. Tell me what we gonna do. Because so many people like that, I don't know what to do to get started. Call me. That's what you need to do to get started. Call the phone. One thing I know about people, and everybody's phone is in their hand.
True.
Everybody. I'm talking about even from everybody's phone is in their hand. So whether we talking about working out, if you got time to surf the web. If you got time to tell somebody that you can't get started, then you have time to get started. And that's the thing that bothers me about people when they say shit like, I don't know what to do to get started. Well, you know what to tell me what you can't do. So then let's talk about what we finna do. And I want to focus on what we're doing instead of what we're not doing.
Hey man, just said something right there. I'm gonna start back working out. I need motivation. Now you need some discipline. You don't need motivation.
Yeah.
Anybody can get motivated. You walk out the door and lose that motivation in one thought.
Yeah.
Discipline
to do something, and once you complete it, then you're gonna be
what
motivated to do it again.
What are we doing?
Preach, young boy, preach.
What are we doing?
come through. We got to let the
What are
people
we
know.
doing?
This is good because during the pandemic, y'all said something too. It's important for your mental health as well. Talk about that, health and mental health.
I think for most of us, like we kind of like even going back to right now today, we kind of like, what is happening? Like we're almost back full circle in a sense. Like, what are we doing again? Like, what is this? And I think most people, like we said, like we made our mind up during the pandemic that we're gonna do what we do. And I think that when you have any like type of doubt in your mind of like not knowing what to do, just get back to doing what you do. Like get back to things that you're extremely confident in. Is this working out? Is it teaching? Is it preaching? Is it helping other people? When you're in any doubt in your mind, just get back to doing what you know you're fucking good at. And we're going to work. And I don't think people understand that. That's what separates us. When I talk about like gyms and trainers, etc., I don't care what other people are doing because I know what we're finna do. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going back to work tomorrow.
Run your race.
We don't give a damn about what we're doing tonight. We're going back to do what we do tomorrow.
Amen.
Facts. Okay, here's a question from India. What do you do? Well, what do you recommend for energy? I feel tired often, which decreases my motivation to work out.
One, energy. You remember from school, food is energy and fuel for the body. Now, if you feel like, okay, I'm eating enough meals, I'm eating right, and you're still not getting energy, then now you might want to look at your digestive tract. That was the issues I had. Your body is not absorbing the food that you need for energy. So that's when you might have to get in where we talk about enzymes to help. Now you I have to do that. You take an enzyme whenever you eat your food.
And break it down.
Break it down. Now your body is absorbing. Now you got energy. Because if you get what you call an itis, now
your body ain't doing what it's supposed to do.
Amen.
Food, I don't think people realize if you eat and get tired, it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That's a if you eat and you instantly are tired, it's wrong. What you just ate was wrong. It's just like life. Like it should give you a burst of energy once you eat the right stuff or once you drink the right stuff. You should not go to sleep. You should never eat and go right to sleep. The shit that they told us where we grew up, like go to bed, eat and then go to bed. No, that's like so dumb. But no, you should never eat and then I'm gonna go to bed. No, that food should give you life. Like that's why you should eat things that's
key word, life. Eat food that have life that give you life.
Yeah. So what about alkaline water versus any kind of other water, spring water?
Right for you. Hey, do what's right for you. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Knowledge wise, I drink it, but taste wise, man, just give me some cold water.
Just give me some water.
But you know, do what's right for you. I'm just telling you personally from my experience. It's just me. I just want some water.
Yeah.
I don't know there's a difference, but there is, some people see a significant difference, some people don't. That's one of the things I'm always educate people on. I ain't gonna beat you over the head with.
No matter what, it all applies. Food, water,
some
whatever.
People like purified water. Some people like spring water. Some people like alkaline water.
Okay. Justin Martin says, my problem is I like to work out, but immediately after I will eat 4 slices of homemade pound cake back to back. Shaking my head.
He got that skinny fat syndrome. He know his life. He know the life he lives. He know what he can afford to that check, dude.
Just tell the truth. No, what's so crazy? I had a friend. We were having this conversation the other day, and she was like, "I've been eating healthy. I ate some salmon and some vegetables or whatever." And then she was like, after that, she wanted something like a hamburger or whatever. Like, hey, that body is crazy. Robin is sending the heart. She's loving it. Some of these questions I asked were courtesy of her. As soon as she knew I was interviewing you all, she had.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah, she was like, I got questions. That's what's up. She said, and of course, oh wait, let's go back. Dana, she's laughing. And Justin, she's screaming over here. And Lenitra says, y'all keeping it real. So,
That's all the way.
what has been the most rewarding thing for you all? Like, since you started on this journey in business and fitness, each of y'all can like take a turn. What's been most rewarding?
The most rewarding thing for me is I actually employ people I love and care about. And I don't think people realize the pride and joy that I take in writing a check on Friday. So I do payroll Thursday night, Friday. And to write a check for my little brother, or to write a check for people that I love and care about, because they help me run a business and keep it going. Like, to me, to be able to provide has always been the most rewarding thing for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love to see people with these transformations and these different things. But I'm here to take care of my people. Most important, I'm here to take care of my people. And that's the most rewarding thing for me.
Mine is just being back home. Like, and I didn't realize it till I got back here. Like me, I love my people and I love them. Like me, I like to watch the most ratchet shows on Netflix. Like I love it. And so being back here, being able to do what I love to do, but help the people that I know in the community that I grew up in, and then being able to go back home, doing what we're doing, and being around my friends as much as I am, you know, being away from that so long, you know, coming back to it, let me know how much I really do value that. So that's been the, you know, the biggest thing for me. And, you know, that's a lot of energy going into my everyday work.
Yeah.
And it's just like being in school, going to school every day. Like being in the locker room or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These like my best friends. Like if we was doing this or not, we still be friends.
Absolutely.
Still hanging with each other.
Absolutely.
That's true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is all just stuff.
Once again, this is not work. This is not work.
Yeah.
We do not go to work.
I'm just loving the energy and the vibe.
Yeah, we do not go to work.
D. Martin says, hey, Unc.
Hey, what's happening? What's up? Hey, download the app.
Download the app.
And that's what I was thinking. And download the app.
Yo, we got a wedding to get ready for. I'm in it.
Hey. All right, Christy Marshall. Oh, vegan versus non-vegan. Speak on it.
All right. Just like we say, what works for
What
you?
works for you?
Whatever works for you. Like me, I'm gonna eat meat. I'm going home. I got deer meat and squirrel meat in my freezer. But like I say, if you go that route and you see and you feel good,
Stay there.
stay there. You get some health benefits. Stay there. You on medication and helps you out in that area. Stay there. I'm not opposed to anything that a person does that works for them and they happy with it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody else have a different viewpoint, or do y'all pretty much
Just
feel the
don't come at
same?
me for my deer.
I think that's church. That's it. That's the answer. that's the truth.
Because there's so many different. It's like that's just an ingredient to being a healthy person. Like there's no one
like
way to do it.
what if you're vegan, but then you're fucked up mentally? Like,
Whoa.
like it's like,
Then
okay,
you-
what's
that
at
part.
the end of the day.
Preach, young boy, preach.
That's it. What I said.
Hey,
At the end of the day, man, they be solid, man.
I appreciate this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have y'all back on. We need these checks, this real conversation, so we're not out here playing. All right. So Sean said Junior is right about figuring out what is best for your body. I had to pull back on eating meat because of mechanical defects, adhesion, scar tissue of my digestive system. I had to discipline myself, and she said that in quotes, detox my system, eliminate foods, and then reintroduce them to determine what works best for me. That's serious work right there.
Mm-hmm.
Serious work. Going through these comments here. Diamond, I love that y'all showcase the care for us, your clients. It shows when y'all kill us in training every day.
What's up, Diamond?
Diamond. Wait
Yeah.
on you.
Diati said, proud of you, Zan. For real. Proud of you all.
Yeah, that cartel.
Diati. With Phil, 318. Toya, that's the ultimate one for me. Doing what you love with the people you love.
Yeah,
Lots
never
of
work a
comments.
day in your life.
Easy money.
Never. Okay, so to the people who are out here in our virtual audience, if you have questions, this is the time to drop the questions. What do you want to know? Because they're here. They're dropping all of this free game, free knowledge. You're getting this mindset shift. This is what I feel like. This conversation is really helping people with their mind. Oh,
What time?
I tell people like this: carbs. I say do what works for you, but you gotta know carbohydrates. It got some very benefits to brain function. So, I mean, without carbs, with the fats and proteins, making sure you're getting the right amount, your body will compensate, do what it need to do. But that's depending on what works for you. But I'm eating carbs. I need my brain function.
Got it.
Hence the word carbohydrate.
Okay. So we're drinking our water. We're paying attention to our bodies. We're disciplined. You said getting up in the morning and getting started.
Routine.
Staying consistent. And let's see.
And download the app.
Hey, download.
On demand. We're the best.
You gotta have a routine that you just going out there.
And we're not arguing with nobody about that. We are the best. We're not arguing. We're not debating that. Check the records.
Okay.
What's the record?
Hello.
5,000 strong. Day one still there. So PA Booker says, I've learned to have what I want, but in moderation, not depriving myself.
Moderation.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been talking about all day. At the end of the day, we're not going to force feed you anything to be trying to do. We want to do stuff. The habits that we're teaching you is stuff that we know you can do every single day. Like,
Got it.
Get up. Like, get up. Who can't get up for themselves?
Get up.
If you can't get up for yourself, that's a problem. That's you the problem.
Facts.
You got to get up for yourself.
Facts.
Period. I'm not going to tell you what to eat when you don't even know how to get up for yourself. I'm not going to tell you to go work out every day when you can't get your ass up for yourself. Like, who? Right? That don't even make sense. Let's just start by you learn how to get up for yourself every day. Let's practice that. And then once you start getting up for yourself, then I'm going to tell you about coming to the gym every day. I'm not going to tell you to go eat when I know how crazy your schedule can be. Like when you get off work and this line is packed and the grocery store is closed and you can't get there. Like I ain't preaching that shit. I ain't one of these fake. I ain't doing that. But I'm going to tell you what I know you need to be doing every day. If you commit to this lifestyle, you do it every single day, you will find a way. You will find a way to eat right. You will find a way to drink water. You will find a way to work out. You will find a way to be committed to this lifestyle. It's just like life. It's life.
No nonsense. Here. This is it. And I love it. I need this in my life. Okay. So, and exactly, that's why actually, you know what? I do morning workouts. I prefer morning classes because I'm like, let me get motivated because
Guess what can happen during the middle of your day? Anything could happen.
Yeah.
Dang.
Especially if you're a business owner, you own your own, like you might not make it back.
I got to answer. What are 3 workouts to build glutes? Download the app.
Tonight. I better see y'all name on that.
I know, download the app. So, but you know what? What's been tough for me with the app, but you're right, especially since I don't know what's going on, but I like the in-person, but you're right. It's something. I mean, it's something that you can do. But if I can't be in Atlanta, then I might as well. And I look at these kettlebells and I'm like, man.
Easy money.
Come on now.
I feel like I can get myself right with these kettlebells. But like you said, I got to download the app.
Download the app. Hey, preach, young boy, preach.
Yeah, Toya Walk said, talk your shit, Pastor Dooley.
What's up, Toya?
All right, so what else?
Toya, I ordered that cap you told.
Oh, that's nice. But no, seriously, so download the app. But for the people, for real, what is like one thing you can do?
All right.
For the glute.
Thrust, below parallel squats, ass to grass, and curtsy lunges. But 2 is all about tempo. Sometimes slow it down, hold it. Do some negatives. Hire me.
All that.
Hit the
all
cash
that.
out.
All that. We're good. And then we might have to do us a group workout. And then she also has the questions. We are preparing for this wedding in December. What exercise, moves kill back fat?
The half curls.
You know what?
Hey, you gotta tune in on when you got back fat like that and you're trying to lose. It's all about nutrition. You gotta turn up the cardio.
Yeah, you gotta get
download.
Get moving.
App.
Just go.
That's the man.
Like go somewhere. Just go.
Got it.
Come on.
Go to the gym.
That's what it's called. Calisthenics.
Yeah, kettlebell.
Okay. All right. Lanitra Davis says, download the app.
That's the answer.
3 exercise right there.
Yes, Graham fam. Yes, I did not mention this. I was trying to be fair and cool, but Graham fam is in the building.
Absolutely.
And we
Hey, and they
appreciate
love it. We went to the bookstore. Everybody got it merch.
Yeah, we straight.
Oh, okay, good. So as we actually get ready to get out of here, I know y'all have long days and y'all really get it. But with the app, let's go ahead. I'm gonna drop this. Let me create a banner for y'all real quick here. But as I'm pulling it together, what is it? What's the website again? www.E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness.
It's just E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness.
E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness.
Yep. And the name of the app is E.F.F.E.C.T on Demand.
All right. E.F.F.E.C.T.
And if you reach out, you send us an email to the front desk, and you're from Winfield, Louisiana, or
Is that right?
we got a special promo code for y'all.
Hold it.
For the home team.
What's the
special promo code for y'all? Special.
Give us the promo code.
Not yet. Reach out to the front desk.
Reach out.
So y'all heard him. Call, reach out to the front desk.
What's our front desk number? 404-254-0684. Or just reach out online. E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness or info@E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness. Send us an email.
Okay.
info@E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness.
I did that wrong.
You from Winfield, Louisiana, and you get this promo code, we got you.
Let me go and get this app. Stop playing games.
Very affordable.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get this app, E.F.F.E.C.T.fitness, E.F.F.E.C.T on demand.
But
we're gonna
you gotta answer some questions about Winfield. You better know Winfield. If you don't,
don't play no games.
You got 2 security questions you gotta answer.
And the truth is, y'all will probably know. I'm just saying. Sean said, "Okay, app was downloaded. Let me pay the monthly fee."
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get our people right. Clark Atlanta, stand up. We got Graham fam in the building, people representing their schools. So Allie says, I love how y'all synchronize of movement to each music every time. Oh, she's been checking y'all out. UK.
That's what's up. So she knows us.
She involved.
Yeah.
Behind the bricks.
So great job. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you, Chris.
And that's from Christy. And then Frankie, she dropping. She trying to help you out.
What's up, Mama?
There she go. Mama's in the building. She said SAU. And download the app.
Let them know.
Rod Gipp says Ward 8 in the house. That's it. Stand up. Ward 8. So as we get ready,
comedian right there.
Yeah, as we get ready to get out of here, so what are we covered a lot, but what is a conversation that we need to have that we're not currently having as it relates to fitness? Something that maybe you haven't already mentioned.
Home. Going back home this past weekend did something to me that every time that I go home, I leave with a little extra something about just like doing more. But going home this time hit a little different because firsthand I got to see how many people living in lack. And for me personally, lack has been a motivator since day one. Lack is the thing, or like not having resources and just in general, like lack, just general lack of knowledge, just everything. Like being home this past weekend just showed me like, if we get an opportunity, we get a chance to give back, let's do that. Like let's do that. And it don't have to always be with money. It could just be with your time. Yeah. It could be with some knowledge. It could be with a phone call or a conversation. I want to make sure that when we go back next year that we have, like you said, even more people. I want to have even more people because there's a lot of talented people that came through that town. And I think once we all come together, it can be just even better.
Indeed. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, what was it like for you, DA, going back home? I saw the article. First of all, the article in the paper, I was just like, look at this. I just loved it. I'm proud. I'm serious, proud and inspired.
Man, it was cool, man. It was a uplifting feeling to see the need. You know, it was a need for it, and glad that we did it. Like, our parents looking on, seeing what we were doing, like, man, they were so excited and so proud. Like, I'm still thinking about it. Like the hands that were, handed out, people were still calling like, hey, you need me to do anything? Anybody, didn't get anything you need me to deliver it to? Like a lot of people were, willing to give a helping hand. And like we say, we're looking to do something for the town, for the community, for the surrounding areas that wasn't done for us when we were younger, or done for the community when we were younger. And, now one thing that we hope somebody saw this and now they're going to do something. Yeah. That's the biggest part. Like, okay, who's up next? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking for and what we want.
Yeah.
Not just to challenge anybody, but in order for the town to grow or to get back anywhere close to anywhere it's
given the stat that you gave me, about it hadn't been any new constructions in Wynn Parish
since like I think
the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
The 60s.
Yeah.
The 60s.
Like, I mean,
60s, like this 6, like the 60s.
It's crazy.
So when we drove back through, like, how you used to drive through the quarters, that was a highlight of all of our youth, to drive through the quarters and past the park, and no new constructions. The houses that once used to look like somewhere, just literally condemned, and it's like
people still living there.
That shit hit me in a way where it literally is. I'm already making plans for next year to do even better. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about making sure that we reach out to everybody. I want, like I said, we need help.
Mm-hmm.
I accept the challenge. Indy says she's down. I'm good. Just let us know.
Yeah,
we got smart people like you, young ladies, that left and just never came back.
Yeah, we need you.
We go. But you know what? It's common, and that happens in small towns, like you said, because of access, resources, and you kind of go and you start living your life and you think about things. And then when I saw y'all doing that, I was proud and it inspired me because, like you said, Zan, you really never go back. But actually, my sisters, India, Robin, Toya, Chelsea, and I think actually Shalonda Mack, we had a whole program. Like we mapped it out and everything. And I think we kind of did some talking, and then you get caught up in life, and we didn't even do anything with it. And so that definitely was, so you are so true, but it is so much work that could be done. I take the charge. I accept the challenge, because when I saw that, I was like, that's dope.
But in a sense, it's like, we should never feel guilty about it, because we don't owe anybody anything. But at the same time, when we do know better, let's just do it.
Let's do it
now.
I'm with you, Sean. She said, I'm in and would love to host an educational summit. I'm with it.
Right.
That's it.
It's going to get even much bigger, like from
Yeah.
giveaways to the education to even, trying to get sports.
To make it a whole weekend. Yeah. To literally,
let's
not
do
just
it.
a day, literally a whole
You
weekend.
need to bring that Grambling alumni pages back.
Yay.
Come on now.
Bring it back. So they don't do it anymore, for real?
Get these young girls around the city.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
The annex ain't even real.
That's crazy. So Lenitra says, I accept the challenge as well. So here you have it. Toya Walk says, I'm there next year. She said, let's, I know, Toya, we got to get it. We had a name and everything. Fallon Sanders, Life Changers from Miss Sanders. Yes.
What's up, Miss Sanders?
Come on now.
Yes. I love this. Yes. So we're good. Indy says, yes. Typo.
Change comes with one or maybe a few risk takers.
The Grambling alumni pageant was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was a big deal.
That was a big deal.
2 years I was in it. Now I know I was supposed to win at least one, but that's a different story. That's cool.
Hey, every girl know you had to have a good mani petty if I was walking with you. My mama know that. I wasn't playing about that.
That's cool. But that's access, is exposure, and I went on
a scholarship. Like,
and
that's
it was
something
a scholarship.
No lie. Moving forward next year, when we go back next year, we will have an E.F.F.E.C.T scholarship in place for somebody that, because people don't realize. I want to shout out Coach King on the basketball team, because he literally had his whole team out there helping us pass out every backpack,
real,
all school supplies, and we will make sure that when we go back next year that we have a scholarship in place for some graduating senior that's going into college.
Dope.
I promise that's going to be on behalf of E.F.F.E.C.T, and you're hearing it right here, right now, tonight. We will have a scholarship in place.
Scholarship. We good. It's going to be nice too. We good. Yes, let's do it. So Sean said, I was in it, and Zan, your cousin, still calls me her big sister.
Yeah, she told
man, let's bring it back. Take course with the mother of pearl.
Yeah, we need that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So Rashay Davis. So she says, that's awesome. That's Shanidra. I accept the challenge. So here you have it. We're going to do it. We're good.
We need that. We need everybody.
It's already done. Okay. So as we get ready to get out of here, sounds like when y'all roll out y'all's next big announcement, y'all are coming back. You're now friends of Speak It 318 represent. This is our first, I think, real fitness show. I've had like shows about so many different things. And I was like, when it came to fitness,
you better do the right thing.
It's the realest one you're gonna ever have.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. But that's what we need. We need real. We don't have time to be playing games.
Oh, absolutely.
So, all right. So we know we've been challenged. I'm stepping up. You're right. And as we get ready to get out of here, is there a quote? Is there something you want to lead the people with?
Thank you. Thank you.
Man, download the app.
You're welcome. Thank y'all.
No, thank you.
Get paid.
Thank you.
And thank you all.
Thank you.
Download the app. All right. So as you all know, we get ready to close out. Thank you all for tuning in.
Tell them to tune in this Saturday on Facebook Live.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let me say this.
Yeah, y'all better be watching this week. It's
Facebook Live.
HBCU weekend.
That's right. I saw that.
In the middle of that thing.
Tune in. Okay. Facebook Live. E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness. They're E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness on Instagram, Facebook. You can find them E.F.F.E.C.T.Fitness.
Hey, and if you're moving like that, Miami, September 11th.
Facts. Now, is Houston on the list?
What's that?
Is Houston on the takeover list?
Houston might make the list.
Okay.
Houston, yes.
Okay.
We coming.
Okay.
Find us a venue.
Okay. Don't.
It got to be able to hold at least 500 people.
I think I got a venue. I'm gonna make a call tonight. A gym.
We can't be in Texas City this time.
Okay.
We gotta be in Houston.
Okay. This is in Cyprus, but
how far that is from downtown?
It's about 30 minutes from downtown. That's more out west. But that's okay.
We need it in the city.
Okay, so I'll work on that. I'm down. I take that. Frankie Loucious says, "Let's ride with E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness." Come on, Mama.
Mama, get your ass off here.
I got one for you. As soon as you pull up, it's red too.
A Gremlin rig. Okay. Where's Houston? Oh, where? Andy, what you mean? Where's Houston? Or where in Houston? What do you mean, girl? I don't know. Diamond says she's there for Texas. Thank you. So again, as I get ready to close out, make sure y'all tune in on Facebook Saturday. E.F.F.E.C.T Fitness, tune in live. It's HBCU. Is it all week or weekend?
Weekend. It's gonna be a party.
Okay, because this might be the only homecoming some people gonna get because with everything that's going on. No, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am, on the tour list. Okay, got it. All right. So in West African fashion, they have a word that is ashe. Ashe means to speak a thing into existence. We have that power within us. This show was all about accessing and tapping into your power to be your best self, to build your physical powerhouse, to be well, to be healthy, to be whole. They talked a lot about mindset. They talked a lot about discipline. So you heard this. Go back, catch the replay. If you didn't catch it from the beginning, share it with other people. This was a very real conversation about fitness and health in the Black community. Nobody's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. We have to be strong. We have to be healthy. We have to be well. And as I get ready to go, I want you all just to remember to go out and speak it. Have a good night.
Thank you.